Thank you, Madam Chair. Again, I have to speak against this bill. I just don't understand. I don't understand why a people want to do this to their children. And to say that, well, this is the child making the decision. Okay, well, we just took the ability for the child to change their mind out of the subject. The statistics are extremely high, specifically with males. Let them go through puberty, let them get through the process, and they don't want this transitioning mentality. Extremely high statistically. And we keep coming to this podium and saying, well, the fact of the matter is, I feel, they feel, this person feels. Well, this is a major demarcation between the two sides. I don't believe you legislate out of feeling. I think that's dangerous, and it will always backfire on you. You don't legislate out of feeling, you legislate out of facts. You legislate because this becomes law. This doesn't become a feeling thing, it becomes law. And we legislate out of facts. And we can sit here all day long and give facts. But when all you do is feel, those facts mean nothing. They are actually counterproductive because they go against feeling. We live by facts. The facts are we're destroying our kids. We're going to have 30, 40 years from now, we're going to look back and we're going to realize the destruction, the absolute destruction that we poured out upon our children. When they're 50, 60, 70 years old, the destruction that happened. And that they couldn't have children, they couldn't go through life without this change completely destroying their existence. But that's okay, we know better. Make sure kids get this. This will be healthy. I get tired of those kind of statements. They're all based in feeling that makes an individual feel better about a legislation. It does not actually help people. These are destructive things we are doing, and our argument is, well, this will be good for us. That's a subjective thought. We know it doesn't. We know it won't be good. There's too many statistics that prove the opposite from major studies, and not just the one or two that have mentioned here, that are saying this is destructive. This is destructive, and I believe it's destructive across the board, not just for children. I believe it's destructive for society. That this is, and by the way, when you study history, this is always the last few stages. The last few stages always includes killing our children and then this transition mentality. It's called a lot of different things over the millennium, but these are the last two things that happen, and then society collapses. In every single instance. But no, we feel strongly. So we'll just negate everything that we see factually, historically, everything, and just say, no, we get it. Now, pretty much all of Europe is saying, because they're further down the road, they're saying, guys, stop this. We're not going to allow this stuff in our countries anymore. It's destroying our country. But we know inside this room, no, all of those countries are wrong. All of those countries are wrong. Why? Because I feel. Therefore, I'm right. Therefore, all these other countries that have already been ahead of us in this process, and they're realizing the literal destruction of their country. Now we feel better. We feel more. We feel deeper. So we're going to legislate from that place. And we're going to go the same direction these other countries go. The problem is how many hundreds of thousands or millions of children are we sacrificing along the way because, well, I feel. The fact of the matter is I feel. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop this. These are our kids. We've got to stop this, and we got to reclaim Colorado.
Representative